Today we got something new, but not really different, okay? We're going to find slope from tables. When we find the slope, it's still change in y over change in x. Just like with the ordered pairs, that's exactly the same. You get the change in y over change in x. So tables generally look like this. Sometimes they're labeled with different things or whatever, but the x values are on the left when you have a vertical table like this. X values on the left, y values on the right. All a table is a list of ordered pairs. So, if they wrote them out as ordered pairs, we would basically have, 2, 9, 4, 13, 6, 17, 8, 21 in this case. That would just be 4 ordered pairs listed out, okay? If all of them are from the same linear function, any 2 of these points we use, we should get the same slope. And that's all we need is 2 of the points. All right, so it doesn't matter which ones we pick. It can be any 2. I'm going to start with these 2 here. All right, so my y values. What are my 2 y values? 9 and 13. 9 and 13 are the y values. So when we do change in y, we're going from 9 to 13. That's going up 4. What are my x values? 2 and 4. So if we're going from 2 to 4, that's up 2. What's 4 over 2? 2. So that means my slope is 2. Using those 2 points. Just to show you what I meant earlier, I'll use another 2. I'm going to use that first one again. So we'll use that 2, 9 again, and I'll just use this bottom one. So what are my y values now? 9 and 21. So if we go from 9 to 21, that's increasing by 12. My x values are going from 2 to 8, so that's increasing by 6. What's 12 divided by 6? 2. 12 divided by 6 is 2. Same exact slope. Any 2 points on there, it doesn't matter which 2 I use, should give me the same slope if they're on the same line. Everybody follow? Really what you want to do then is you want to pick the ones that look easiest. Okay, if they're all positives, probably pick small numbers, right? If you got positives and negatives, well, probably just pick the positives as much as possible. Sometimes you got to mix and can't really pick, though. All right, so this one, I'll just use these first 2 points. Because like I said, pick what's easiest. They're all positive, so we'll use the smaller numbers. All right, so how much is my y value changing? 1. How much is my x value changing? 2. Change in y over change in x. So all you're doing is you're looking at how much each of those increase, and then you got to write your slope correctly. Change in y over change in x. Or I guess if they decrease, then it's a negative. Okay? All right, so we got negatives on here. All of the y values are negatives, so I can't avoid those. I can avoid the negative x value at least, okay? So instead of using this first point, I'll just use these 2 points right here. So from negative 7 to negative 10, is that going up or down? Down. How many? 3. Since it's going down 3, we make that a negative 3. My x values, up or down? Up how many? 4. So we do change in y over change in x. So we got negative 3/4. Everybody follow? Like I said, this is basically the exact same thing we were doing the last couple days. It's just putting it on a table instead of 2 points in parentheses. All right? Sometimes the tables look like this though. So instead of a vertical table, we got a horizontal table. If we have a horizontal table like this, X is on top, Y is on the bottom. So if it's not labeled, it's X on top, Y on the bottom. Okay? All right, so y'all give this one a try. Who's got it? Marcos? 3 is correct. All right, how many of these points do I need to use? 2 of them. Just need to use 2 points. It doesn't matter which 2, but why use 29 when I can use 2, right? You know what I'm saying? Pick easier things to work with when possible. All right, so changing Y over changing X. This gets it maybe a little tricky on these kind because the X is on top on the table, but we need X on the bottom for our slope, okay? So the change in Y, we're going from 2 to 8. We need that on top. Change in X from 1 to 3 on the bottom. So from 2 to 8, going up or down? Up how many? 6. 1 to 3, up or down? Up 2. So 6 divided by 2, that gives us 3. Just to show, again, if I use these from 17 to 29 is a change of 12. From 6 to 10 is a change of 4. So 12 over 4 is still going to be 3. Okay, so any 2 of the points, I could use the middle 2, I could use the 2 on the end, like any combination. If it's all on a straight line, which these are, should give you the same slope the whole time. Okay?